Hi everyone, my name is Yuri Han, and today I'm going to present the applications and demonstrations of the various programming techniques used in my programming project, which is a mastermind game coded in Python. For inputting data, the hint mode variable accepts an input from the user and stores it into the variable. For displaying data, both of the print statements retrieve the data from the correct count variable and the wrong place count variable and displays it. We'll do a demonstration on inputting the data. The system now prompts us to enter if we want hints in our gameplay, so we can input yes as a capital Y. For the demonstration of displaying data, once we finish inputting our guesses, as you can see here, the system will display the result of the correct color in the correct place, as you can see here, which is referenced from the correct count variable, and the correct color in the wrong place, which is referenced from the wrong place count variable. The word list element contains the grammar wording for the order of the guesses, and the program will display them accordingly by referencing the index of each element when the for loop is executed. For the demonstration of this, as you can see, every time we input the guess, the system knows what order of the guess we are typing, because it is referencing from the index of the individual elements of the word list variable in the for loop. The program knows how to pick a random choice from the list because we have applied the random.choice function that is from the Python native module random. As you can see, the colorless variable, which contains all the colors used in the game, is passed in as an argument, and when the function runs, it chooses a random element from the list, which will be stored into the variable random color and appends to the list variable named randomList. For the demonstration on how the program knows how to make a random choice from the list, we will execute the print randomList code in order to demonstrate if the function is working or not. As you can see, the program prints out a list with a random selection of colors. If you run the program for a second time, you can see that the program will still generate a new list with a random selection of colors. For the application of if and relational operators, you can see that the if statement is being utilized to decide what output will the program execute if the condition of an input list at an index number is not equal to random list at an index number is true or not. The reason why it knows that it is true is based on the relational operator not equal, as you can see within the condition of the if statement. If the condition is not true, it will go to the else if statement and check if that condition is true or not. The logical operator AND is also used in this program to decide if both the conditions of the else if statement are true or not. Only when the element of the input list variable of an index is within the random list and the element of the same index number is also equal to the element of random list at the same position that this condition will be evaluated to be true. For a demonstration of the if, relational, and logical operators, I have enabled the print remain list and print wrong place list for demonstration purposes. And our first answer that we have typed in, which is the first index number of input list, is not equal to the first index number of random list. So the program appends the respective elements of both the lists to a wrong place list and the remain list, as you can see. The second answer was proven to be false on the if statement, but proven to be true on both of the conditions through the application of the AND operator and appends the hashtag and a asterisk to the wrong place list and remain list separately, as you can see right here. One of the loop processes that this program has applied is for loops, and as the for loop is used in this program to iterate through two lists, wrong place list and remain list. In this process, the iterative process will work like this, where the first for loop will go through the first index of wrong place list using the variable I as a reference, and the second loop will go through all of the items in the main list variable using J variable as a reference. The iterating process will be like this, where wrong place list is at index 0, compares with remain list at index 0, 1, and 2. This will allow the system to know if the correct colors are in the wrong position or not. The demonstration of this for loop, as you can see, the first element of the wrong place list is blue, and it will loop through the elements of the remain list, indigo, blue, and as the element of the wrong place list is blue, it will go through the statement in here and it will execute the following, where it will proceed and delete the following element and in the list and add 1 to the wrong place count, as you can see right here. Loops also bring a segue to the application of error handling and data validation. A while loop is used to execute the input statement of the variable guess if the user input is not within the colorless variable. Rather than classify it as an incorrect guess, it will show an error message and prevent the next statement to be executed until the input is valid. To demonstrate the error handling and data validation in this program, I will input black, which is not in the colorless variable. The program knows that, and it will show me a message saying that this is not one of the colors, and let me try again. And if I have a typo in my input, the program will also know and show me the same error message. You'll notice that the program knows that this is an input error, and rather classifies it as an incorrect guess, it will remain the order to the input as you can see here. I've applied the user-defined function into the program by setting the code for generating a random list of colors into a user-defined function named genList, which is short for generating list, and this code can be called through the interpreter by typing in genList followed by 2 parentheses. The program also utilized the scope difference of a local variable and a global variable, as the random list float variable is set to global to allow accessibility for other user-defined functions. I've added a print statement that says I've been called into the genList function to demonstrate the application of user-defined function. As you can see in this user-defined function named main, which is the main process of the game, it calls the other user-defined function that's essential to run the program. When this function is executed, you can see that it works as the program displays a statement I've been called, which was added before in the genList function, and a list of random colors is generated. This will be the end of my presentation and demonstration of my programming project. Thank you for watching.